Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. RIGATHI Gachagua has decided to face off the Citizen TV reporter called Letoo. Gachagua is now claiming that the report by Letoo was inaccurate and it was not correct. For him to report that what happened in Kariobangi was that goons were fighting, and so the police officers came to separate them. And according to Gachagua, that was not true, because it's like Letoo is being used by the UDA team. Of course, Letoo wants to vie for a seat come 2027 with the UDA ticket, and so he's siding with the Kenya Kwanza government. I want you to listen to RIGATHI Gachagua, but before we watch, as you always do, ensure you like the video. Like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, please consider liking the video. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Letoo, if you are here, you filed a very biased report on Sunday, and you are there personally. Criminals came and attacked us in church. They were driven away by Christians. They came backed by police with guns and fought us. The OCS threw a tear gas canister in church. Yes. Then Letoo files a report that police came to separate gangs who are fighting. It's a lie. It's a lie. You know? Letoo says that police did not throw tear gas canister in church. We were there in church when the OCS threw a tear gas canister. Let's be professional. Even if you want to run for a seat at the UDA, as long as you are working for a TV station, be neutral for now. When the time comes, resign, go and vie for the seat. The truth of the matter is that we were attacked by goons under police supervision and help. How do you report that police were separating gangs who are fighting, and you are there yourself, you are tear gas with us? Will take 75 out of 85. Tukijipanga vizuri, we can take 85 out of 85. We are in talks with Kalonzo, we are in talks with Wamalwa, with Natebea, with Malala, and we are brothers. You know, if people think that they can create a wedge between us, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka led the DCP campaign in Magarini. That is how close we are. Tupigie Kalonzo makofi. Na mimi nimemwambia my cousin Kalonzo Musyoka, wewe ndio umesaidia ODM Nairobi siku hizi yote kuchukua viti. Umewasaidia kuchukua Mathare, umewasaidia kuchukua Kibra, umewasaidia kuchukua kila pahali, wanakuachia kiti moja. Nimwambia kuhusu Osibi, unisaidie vile ulikuwa unasaidia ODM. Iko makosa gani kuhusu akinisaidia? Iko makosa? Na mimi siwezi kuwa kama hawa ati tumwachie moja. Sisi we are fair. We'll sit down and say Where DCP is strong and requires Wiper support, Wiper will support us. Where Wiper is strong and requires DCP support, DCP will support. That is the arrangement. But you see, they want to create a narrative, oh, DCP wants to dominate Wiper. Nonsense. We are very strong partners. That is how Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka took over the DCP campaign in Magarini. That is how close we are. That is why in Mubuni North, the people there called me to address all meetings on phone to support the Wiper candidate. And you know, people are trying to think that they can get Kalonzo away from the united opposition. You are daydreamers. And Kalonzo himself has said, the spokesman for the cousin movement is Rigiji. So,
after watching what Rigathi Gachagua said about Stephen Letoo, that he is favoring the Kenya Kwanza government, and he doesn't want to say the truth, and in fact, he's going to vie for a seat, and he's going to use UDA ticket, and so he must favor the government of the day. I want you also to listen to what Stephen Letoo reported as per what happened last Sunday in Kariobangi North Ward. But of course, you will understand what Rigathi Gachagua is talking about. Is Rigathi Gachagua right or Stephen Letoo? Listen to Stephen Letoo.
Well, the situation right here in Kariobangi North is remain tense, and as chaos continue, two rival groups clashed, engaging police in running battles. The police have been forced to seek for reinforcement as they've, fired live bullets to disperse the clashing groups. They've also, been firing tear gas canisters to disperse those groups that are wielding, crude weapons. We've seen some youths even, holding pangas as they engage each other. We've seen several youth have been injured and rushed to hospital. We've also seen this particular, confrontation is happening just outside the PCA church here in Kariobangi North, where former deputy president and the party leader for the DCP party is attending a Thanksgiving service with the DCP candidate who won in the Kenya.BONFACE'S North by-election that was held last Thursday. That is, we've seen already some of the leaders have already spoken. The DCP leader is currently, making his remarks in church with the area now filled with, tension and everything. There was plan, of course, for the DCP leader to address the locals right here outside the church at the roadside, but due to this kind of a confrontation and the situation that has unfolded outside the church, has now forced that particular plan to be reviewed. We do not know whether now that is going. Already the running battles are ongoing. We've seen youth from the other side coming. We've seen those who are coming from the other end and those who are coming from the end trying to pelt stones. Several vehicles, of course, have been destroyed during the melee. So we continue to keep tabs and see what unfolds right here in Kariobangi North, where we are stationed right now.
Well, thank you very much there, Stephen Letoo, joining us on phone from Kariobangi North, where chaos have erupted, where DCP party leader Rigathi Gachagua was attending a Thanksgiving church service. We'll keep you...
Now, when you look at this scenario, the way I asked in a certain video here, if truly these goons were hired by Rigathi Gachagua, of course, hii goons wangeshikwa hiyo siku. Na saa hii, au magoons wangekuwa watu 7. Yenye nimeona National Police Service wamepost. Wangekuwa wengi. Na hata kungekuwa na kiongozi wao, ni nani aliwapeleka hapo. Stephen Letoo to come and say something that I know he's lying. He's saying that tear gas ikurushwa ndani ya kanisa. But again, you can see, of course, yes, tear gas, ile harufu na moshi yenye ilikuwa inapigwa nje, iliingia kwa kanisa. Kusema nini tear gas ilirushwa ndani ya kanisa imaanishi ndani ya nyumba penye watu walikuwa, compound ya kanisa, na ile gas ikaingia kwa ndani ya building ya kanisa. So what could have, of course, imeleta hii issue yote ni kwamba Letoo anasema tear gas kurushwa ndani ya kanisa, ilikuwa nje. But again, hata compound ya kanisa hiyo ni nje ya kanisa, but still ni compound ya kanisa. So Rigathi Gachagua is feeling like the report that was reported by Stephen Letoo was not adding up, and even giving us a clue that Stephen Letoo is going to vie for a seat. So he has been given a job to, of course, report some ill things against the Rigathi Gachagua and united opposition. But I want to tell you one thing. Munakumbuka nikisema hapa, William Ruto hired a certain firm from US and some media houses in this country to try and cleanse his name. That is what other media houses are doing. And that is why some things they cannot even report. They cannot. Because they are being told, ukireport tunawanyima advertisement yenye inatoka kwa serikali. Umejua advertisement inatoka kwa serikali ni mingi na iko na pesa. So they must budge and relax. But the question is, who is telling the truth? Who is telling the truth? Is Rigathi Gachagua or Stephen Letoo? Because the names that have seen those goons, the so-called goons, wamekuwa arrested. 6 of them, they are Luos. 1, Akamba. So you want to tell me, the way we were told, that Rigathi Gachagua is using Kikuyus, goons. In fact, I saw someone saying even, Gachagua is using Mungiki to frustrate the people of Kariobangi. Kumbe Wajaluo pia wamejoin Mungiki. Sikujua. Kwa sababu those people who have been arrested, 6 of them are Luos. Mmoja ni Mkamba. No Kikuyu there. And I'm asking myself, Gachagua aliingia na hawa magoons, ama ni wale walikuwa hired kuenda kucreate mayhem pale vile Gachagua anasema, na ni wale wampelekwa pale kufanya jambo fulani kuonyesha kwamba Gachagua ni mtu chaotic? Who is right here, if I may ask? You can drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video till you meet in another video.